Hello, I'm Patrick from Tigerspeaks and I'm passionate about storytelling and the arts. I believe that we can transform our lives through the arts. This is the first in our 12-week journey into ways of enriching the imagination. And in this week, I want to bring to you the possibilities that dance offers. The body is our foundation. It's the place that we stand in. So we can enrich the imagination by attending to the body. What does the body want? Well, the body wants to move. It wants to express itself. It wants to dance. Dancing has become marginalised in our culture. You dance in a disco when you're a bit drunk, or you see the experts on the telly dancing, Strictly Come Dancing, or things like that. Children dance, mad people dance, but the rest of us, we hesitate. Well, if we want to be vitally creative people, full of ideas, then we need to feed ourselves in as many ways as possible, and attending to the body and its desire to move is very important. The body wants to know that it has a right to be here. When we take care of our body, when we allow it to feel pleasure in its moving, the body knows, I have a right to be here. I belong. Just as we belong to this earth, to this planet, we actually belong to our own bodies. And as we learn to recognize the needs of the body through movement, through touch, through listening, we actually begin to honor it. For many of us, this is a journey that starts with some fear and trepidation. Many of us have stopped dancing when we became adults. We left behind childhood, we left behind dance, we left behind creativity. So going to a dance class can be scary and intimidating. My own personal journey back into the body, back into feeling and nourishing my body, was through Tai Chi when I was 21. I learned Tai Chi, and then I studied Aikido, also boxing, and lots of yoga. It wasn't until I was in my 30s that I stumbled upon biodanza. And biodanza was my first re-encounter with play and dance. I learnt to play again in a group. I learnt to be silly, and I grew in confidence. From biodanza, I kind of journeyed into contact improvisation. Now, all of these things might sound fantastical and outlandish, but really, they're just ways to get the body moving again. Rolling, folding, jumping, skipping, stretching, playing with others. This is what we want our imagination to do. We want our imagination to be flexible, to be able to stretch, to be able to leap, to be able to fold, to be able to hop, to be able to see possibilities. In dancing, we learn that there are many ways to flow around an obstacle. Dancing teaches the body to be inventive, like water. When water encounters the obstacle of a rock or a hard stone, it flows around it. This is something that children can do. They can flow around an obstacle. They can find an excuse. They can find another way. They can be inventive. They can be playful. They can flow around. And this is what dancing can teach. It can teach us to flow around obstacles. So, I'm speaking a lot. This week's session is about enriching our imagination through dance. Dance is our first contact with the body. It's the body's ability to express itself. The great dance teacher and artist Martha Graham said, "Nobody cares if you can't dance well. Just get up and dance." Great dancers are great because of their passion. Dance reconnects us to our passion. Passion is again at the heart of creativity, finding what we love, connecting with our bliss. Over these 12 weeks, we're going to come at the imagination from many angles, the body being just one. Turn up to a yoga class, turn up to a salsa class, ballroom dancing, tai chi, boxing. Find the art form that most appeals to you and just show up. One thing that you're likely to find is that dance communities are very friendly and very welcoming. In a dance community, you're quite likely to make new friends quickly. There's something freeing up about just moving. So, this week I'd like to sum up by saying dance. Simply dance. Lyle Watson has said, "Dancing is surely the most basic and relevant form of all expressions. Nothing else can so effectively give outward formulation to inner experience." So, I look forward to seeing you next week in this 12-week journey into the imagination. This is Patrick from Tigerspeaks. I believe that we can transform our lives through the arts. See you next time. The Tiger speaks to you. Tales from the wild imagination.